Just so you know, this is the set.
I printed one out for George.
Oh, okay. So this is the set list. Oh. And that would be, that's Code of the Ret's new. That's new. Let's Get Undressed. Still in High School's new, City Streets. And then there's going to be another one in the core. Hey everybody, welcome. We're doing our very first podcast, a video podcast here, and we're doing it at the back offices of the Horseshoe. And that guy laughing over there, that's Ian Blurton from, what band are you in?
A band that's a lot better than your band.
And spoken like a true businessman, he forgets to plug his own band. I'll do it for you, Ian. Come On is opening up for us tonight at the Horseshoe, and another band called Sons of Otis just finished their set, so they're so loud that we had to tape this in between the sets. So that's what we're doing right now. There's no real theme to these podcasts, but I thought, as something to start off with, since it's...
Hang on a second. Hey, can you guys keep it down there, please?
Yeah, sure.
So there's no theme to these podcasts, but since it's the end of the year and everybody wants to do top 10 lists, I thought I'd just run down my top 10 list of 2007. So I guess at number 10 would be one of our favorite bands, Hermano, and their new album, Into the Exam Room. And Hermano, of course, if anyone's familiar with our band, features John Garcia from Hermano and Caius and Unita, and he is on our new record Never Too Loud as well, and they've got a new record out. They dropped it late in the year and it smokes, man. We had a lucky chance to have John play a few tracks for us back in the summer before everything was mixed and mastered, and I just couldn't wait till I got a fresh copy in my hand. So that would be number 10. Number 9 is probably Mike Patton's Tomahawk project. They put out a record called Anonymous, and it was pretty much a collection of Indian, like native Indian type ritual sounding tribal songs, something crazy like that, only done in a Patton-esque type of way. So that would be number 9. I guess number 8 would be another ex-Caius member, Brant Bjork, who played drums for Caius and then played drums for Fu Manchu, and then he moved to guitar, and he now fronts his own band, Brant Bjork and the Bros, and they put out a record called Somra Soul, and that's a really, really good album as well. I've got these written down, so I'm going to be referring to my list as I run down the list, but number 7, I believe, would be Grinder Man. Grinder Man with Nick Cave and some of the Dirty Three guys. Grinder Man is one of my favorite albums of this year as well. And No Pussy Blues signaled was more of a charge out of the gates for Nick Cave. I think a record and a sound that I've wanted to hear his voice accompany for a long, long time. Number 6, because there's no Pantera anymore, a band called Throwdown has assumed the throne, and they put out a record called Venom and Tears. It sounds a lot like Pantera. So if you are aching for some new type of Pantera stuff, and the Down record and the Damage Plan and the Hell Yeah just didn't do it for you, this album does. So check out Throwdown if you can. Number 5 is the White Stripes. I love the White Stripes, and who doesn't? Icky Thump was a great record, and I think one of my favorite White Stripes records in the past couple of years. I love the Raconteurs record that Jack did, and this one is just as good as that. Number 4 is from Austin, Texas, Broken Teeth, featuring the vocal stylings of Jason McMaster, ex of Watchtower, and of course Dangerous Toys. Jason's been at it for a long time, and Broken Teeth are just an incredible band, and I've never been able to see them live, so that's probably a testament of how good they would be if I saw them live, because I love their studio stuff. Number 3 would be Queens of the Stone Age's Era Vulgaris. I love that record, and especially love Josh Homme's tribute to the Frogs, if anyone can pick up on that in the album. And hey, Ian, what do you think of the latest Queens of the Stone Age record? So that was Ian's opinion. I think he didn't like it. And number 2 would be Entombed's The 10 Amendments. Entombed, if anybody knows me, I'm a huge Entombed fan. So they could put out another record in 6 months and it'll make my best of for next year. And I haven't even heard that. So that's how it goes with Entombed and myself. And the number 1 album that I'm still getting used to, and the only reason why it's number 1 is because it was so anticipated for me. I waited and I waited and waited for the entire year for this record, and I saw them live, and it was truly amazing. Death is the Comedian by High on Fire is a great album, and High on Fire are one of my favorite bands that are out right now, and they've been one of my favorite bands for quite a while, and I'm glad to see that they're getting a lot of, well, I'm wearing one of their shirts that I got at the show, but I'm glad to see that they're getting a little bit more recognition than they've been getting it. Well, now they're finally getting it, and it's taken about 4 albums to do so. So that's good. And that would probably round out my top 10. I mean, there's a bunch of other albums that, you know, the Hives put out a great record. Arch Enemy put out a great record. Jesus, I can't even. The Pilgrimage. I know I'm going to forget a bunch. Supergroup put out a great record this year. Puny Human put out a great record this year. Trouble put out a great record this year. There's just a lot of great records. Ian.
Psy. I like the new Psy record.
Oh, how about the new Trouble album?
I've not heard that. I would probably like it.
Did you see
that
Trouble?
Show very much.
You saw that?
Yeah, at least.
What was up with that guy? The whole Jeff Lynne look that guy
I
had.
thought it was awesome.
You thought it was pretty awesome, or was it hilarious?
I gotta write that list, man. I don't have time.
He's too busy. He's too busy to screw around.
I got work.
He's got work to do.
All right. I'm good on that.